Pablo, Nikola recently announcing a new production hub that will be right here in Alberta. Let's talk about the opportunities in Alberta when it comes to hydrogen. Nikola, of course, alongside his partner TC Energy, announcing a plan for a hydrogen production hub. Why does Alberta make sense?
So great news coming out this morning. It's the first of many announcements to come, we hope, with our partner TC Energy on a production hub that we're focused on Alberta because Alberta, the early day and review that we undergo in terms of favorable regulatory environment, incentives, a truck density opportunity that justifies an investment of this type, customer desire to see this technology and to incorporate it into their fleets, all lined up very well to have this be the first place for us to launch this collaboration. The provincial government is extremely supportive. Industry trade groups are supportive. The technology to do this is here using an existing TC Energy site. So everything just lined up so well for this to be the first place that we start with TC Energy.
Let's just go back a little bit. We're at the Hydrogen Convention where you're showcasing it's like a semi-truck.
It's a semi-truck,
yes.
Correct. Hydrogen fuel cell, so hydrogen powered, that runs energy from the fuel cell directly into the drive components of the truck. And it's so exciting to have this truck, which we just pulled out of a customer demonstration in Los Angeles. They let us take it out a couple of days early so that it could be here at this convention, given the importance and significance of what we announced and what we're doing here. So it's generated a lot of interest, and that is a working fuel cell truck.
So let's just get into the logistics of something like that. Give us an idea of short haul, long haul. Let's talk about the ecosystem for getting these vehicles on the road, getting them, I guess, driving.
Right, and essentially the idea is for the Nikola fuel cell truck to hydrogen powered to essentially operate much like what customers would use today, which could be either diesel or compressed natural gas. The range that we have designed this specific truck for is 500 miles. We are targeting a refueling time of 15 minutes. We're not there yet, but we're working hard for that to be put into place very soon. And so the idea here is for this to be a seamless transition for customers. Now, in order to be completely seamless, you need the fueling stations to be available, and you need obviously the source of energy, which is hydrogen, to be produced. So we have the truck in its development. We plan to go into commercial operation in the last quarter of 2023. The hydrogen production is what we announced today, and then the fueling infrastructure is the other critical piece that has to be put into place, as well as the service infrastructure for the truck.
Listening to what you're saying, there are still some challenges along the way as you see them. What are the biggest challenges for you?
Oh, there are always challenges when you're launching something that is innovative. I wouldn't say completely new, because a lot of the technology that we're using today in terms of how hydrogen is produced, how it's dispensed, and components that are on the truck have been validated. This is not completely experimental, if you will. The challenge is, how do you put this all together so that it comes to market at the same time? So how do you orchestrate production, station infrastructure, maintenance facilities, the truck itself? And that just requires a significant amount of planning, a very tight coordination with many partners. We obviously need the help of regulators from a permitting standpoint and compliance standpoint, and this is why we're engaging with them now and with industry groups. And then there's a customer adoption piece. They have to try it, they have to like it, they have to see how they can incorporate this technology in his fleet. The good news is that based on our battery electric vehicle and the many demos we've done there and customers that have tried that, and the fuel cell alpha trucks, as we call them, the first generation of them, the feedback is fantastic.